Hello. Can you hear me? No.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. All right. So, do you remember how long will our lesson today, our today lesson last?
Was my last about 1 hour 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Yes, 1.5 hour, right? Okay. So today we can start with the writing that we have not finished it yet. So do you want to start our lesson right away? Mhm. Okay. So do you remember what did we learn last lesson? What letter we will learn? What type of letter? Do you remember that we learned about the thank you letter in the previous lesson? Yeah. So to start our lesson today, I will remind you of the outline of the thank you letter. So let's have a look here. So we have the heading. So okay, so let me ask you, what will you write in the heading?
I think
Can you say again because the internet connection is not stable?
I will write that.
Yes, exactly. So you will write. So you will write the date. Okay. How about the rating for the formal letter, for the polite letter? So what will you write? So if, for example, when we write a friendly letter, so informal letter, we often say like hi or hello. So how about in the formal letter? Here, so you have to addressing the person whom you are writing to. You have to say like, dear Mr. or Mrs. Okay, and you write the name of the person that you are going to write to. Okay, you clear? Hình như là bên mạng của con hơi chậm thì phải. Con nghe cô nói không?
Có mình nghe rồi cô ạ.
Okay. All right, so for the rating, that's for the rating. How about the body? So in the body, there are 4 factors that you need to focus. So number 1 is you have to ask about how the other person is doing. Okay, so number 2 is talking about how you are doing. Number 3 is saying why you are writing, so which means that you state out the reason. And number 4, asking to keep in touch. So for example, like I looking forward to see you or to seeing you, or like can we keep in touch? Can I write the letter to you, for example, like that? Okay.
Okay.
And how about the closing?
Closing is
What will you write?
is regards
Okay, regard or sincerely. Okay. And for the signature, so what will you write in the signature? So cô không nghe là ông không nói gì hết thì con thử xem lại cái phần kết nối mạng của con được không? Okay. All right. So for the signature of you. Okay, so now can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. Over to me for a minute. Okay, as you can see that on the slide, so we have the signature part of the letter. So will you write full, cite your full name or just your first name? So in the formal letter, so full name or first name?
First name.
Are you sure in the formal? So you just write like Chung or Thanh Chung.
I think full name.
Yes, exactly. So in the formal letter, you have to cite your full name, okay?
Okay.
Yep. All right, so now let's turn to the next part. Wait. Now writing analysis. So do you remember, do you want to have a look back at the text that we have learned in previous lesson? Okay, so this is yeah, this is the writing model. So later on, you have to like analyze the model to make the outline of it. So we have dear Mrs. So we have the date, we have the rating, dear Mrs. Dalloway, and you for the body. This is this all of this is the body. So we have to ask like how is the other person doing. So here, how are you? It has been a while since I saw you, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
And after that, you will say about how you are doing now. So everyone in our class is doing fine. The whole sentence number 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. And for asking for like state out the reason why for your writing. So we have the I really appreciate you teaching me many valuable things, and we will always remember you. And asking to keep in touch. So we have, I hope to hear from you soon. And we have the regards or sincerely here, and also their signature. Okay. So yeah, let's come to the writing analysis. So we have the heading is no, the 9th of November 2011. So we have the rating. So what will you write here?
Dear.
Yes, exactly. So dear Miss Dalloway. So in the body, asking about the person, how are you? Has been a while. Since
time.
okay, since I last saw you. Okay, moved to Los Angeles. I hope you like a new job and new home. Okay, it's quite difficult for you that you cannot remember the text right away. So we will do this together. So talking about yourself, our class is doing fine. Okay, the news teacher, Mr. Rogers, told and so the synonym of intelligent.
Can you say again?
Yeah, do you remember the synonym of the word intelligent?
Smart.
Smart and not as nice as you. So say thank you. So thank you for being a wonderful teacher. Appreciated you teaching me many valuable things. We'll always remember you, and last word hope to hope to hear from you soon. And for the closing, what did the author write? Regards or sincerely?
Sincerely.
Yes, exactly. Okay, sincerely. And also the signature, sorry, dropper. Okay. Okay, so now is the part of sentence building. So when you want to say how much time has passed after you last did something. Okay, so you will use the structure of it has been and since. Do you remember what tense is this structure belong to? Does this structure belong to? What tense? So we have, this is the present perfect. Okay, so it has been since. So for example, here we have a while and last saw you. So it has been a while since I last saw you. Đây là cấu trúc, một trong những cái cấu trúc của thì hiện tại hoàn thành, và nó sẽ sử dụng để khi mà con nói về là đã bao lâu rồi mà con sau cái lần cuối cùng mà con làm gì đó. Ví dụ như ở đây mình có là đã một thời gian rất lâu rồi kể từ khi mà tôi nhìn bạn tôi lần cuối gặp bạn. Được chưa? Okay, so before since we have to use the present perfect tense, and after since we have to use the past tense. Tức là trước từ since thì mình sẽ phải dùng thì hiện tại hoàn thành, còn sau từ since thì mình sẽ phải dùng thì.
Thì quá khứ.
Yes, exactly. So we have to use the past tense. Okay, so now it's time for you to practice. So I will do the number one for you. A long time and I last word to you. So it has been a long time since I last word to you. So how about number two?
It has been a long month. We last heard from
Yeah, so it has been months. Months here means many months. Okay, since we last saw heard from you. So number three, we have too long and we last saw each other.
It has been too long since we last saw each other.
Yes, it has been too long since we last saw each other. Number 4 years.
It has been it has been years since we talked to each other.
Yes, exactly. So it has been years since we last talked about each other. Okay, so next. Let's come to the next structure. So when you want to say what you hope for the other person, khi mà con muốn nói về cái điều mà con mong muốn ở người khác, mong muốn dành cho người khác, you can say like I hope. Okay, so we have the example here. Do you like your new job? Do you like your new job? So I hope you like your new job. Tôi hy vọng rằng là bạn sẽ thích công việc mới của mình. Okay. This is quite an easy structure, so we can do the practice right away. So now you have to change the sentences using I hope. So number one, so we have the question, do you like your new school? So I will write like, I hope you like your new school. Okay, number two.
Number two is, I hope you like your presents.
Yes, okay, I hope you liked your present. Number three, are you doing well in school?
I hope you are doing well in school.
Okay, I hope you're doing well in school. Good. Number four, are you enjoying your vacation?
I hope you are enjoying your vacation.
Yes, exactly. So I hope you are enjoying your vacation. It's very easy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, the third structure. So this time, if you want to tell the reason why you are writing a letter, okay, which means that you explain the reason for your writing. So you have to use the structure of I am writing to. Okay, so for example, you are a wonderful teacher. So here, if when you write a thank you letter, you have to state out the reason why you write that letter. So for example, I am writing to thank you for being a wonderful teacher. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I think that I forgot spending time for you to write. So after we finish this structure, I can go back to the slide for you to write. Okay. So here, remember that if the verb in ed, so we have the verb in the past tense is were. So the so like the verb ing form will be being. Nếu như mà mình có thì ở dạng quá khứ là từ were, như con đã thấy ở trên ví dụ này, if you were. Okay, thì khi mà mình muốn chuyển về dạng verb ing ở đằng sau giới từ thì mình sẽ phải dùng verb ing là being. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so in a thank you letter, so we have the form. I am writing to thank you for verb in. Okay, so now let's come to the practice first. So number one, you were an amazing coach. So I will write like this. I am writing to thank you for being an amazing coach. So number two, you were an excellent tutor.
I am right to thank you for being an excellent tutor.
Yes, exactly. I am writing to thank you for being an excellent tutor. Okay, so number three, this is quite difficult. You gave me helpful advice.
I am writing to thank you for giving me helpful advice.
Good job. So I'm writing to thank you for giving me helpful advice. Okay, number four, you showed me around the city.
I am writing to thank you for showing me around the city.
Exactly. Okay, good. See. Okay, so I will spend time for you to write the first three structure in notebook, and then we keep doing the structure here. Okay, I think here. So please write down the structure, its usage, and also the example. Okay, you clear?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Okay, when you want to say what you hope for the other person. Okay, this one.
Okay. Okay, I finished.
So I am writing to you. Okay, this one.
Okay.
Okay, so here comes to the fourth structure. So we have the word appreciate. So can you repeat after me? Appreciate.
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 Yeah, when you want to use, when you want to write like to thank the other person. So, for example, you have touched me many valuable things. So I really appreciate it for you teaching me many valuable things. So you can see that in the first sentence, so we have touched used as a verb in the past tense. So when you write, it's like appreciate. You have to change it into the in. Okay, so next. So here, this is a form. I really appreciated you plus verb ing. So now let's do the practice first. So now you have to change the sentences and using the structure that we have left. So number one, you taught me English. So I will change like um, I really appreciated your teaching me English. And number two, you helped me with my homework.
Okay. I really appreciate you helping me
Yeah,
with my homework.
yeah, helping me with my homework. Just keep the rest of the sentence. You just need to change the verb into the verb ing. Okay, so I really appreciated you helping me with my homework. Number 3, you cared so much about us.
I really appreciated you caring so much about us.
Yes, exactly. So I really appreciate you caring so much about us. Number 4, you worked so hard as our teacher.
Really appreciated so hard as our teacher.
So I really appreciated you working so hard as our teacher. Okay, you understand the structure? So now it's time for you to write down the structure of the form, the example, okay, and its usage. You finished?
Not yet.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so now it's time for you to do the brainstorming. So as you can see in the example, based on the text that we have, right? So we have the dear Mrs. Dalloway as the rating. So here's the body. So asking about her first. Okay, why since I last saw you moved to LA? Hope you like new job and new home. So the second part of the body, you have to talk about you. So for example, our class is fine. The new teacher, Mr. Rogers, told smart, not as nice as you. So we have thank you for being a wonderful teacher, for teaching me valuable things. So the last word, hope to hear from you. Okay, so you have to remember to make the categories like asking about him or her, talking about you, and the reasons to thank him or her. And one more part, you have to write why he or she is so great. Okay.
Okay.
There are some suggestions for you for the closings and also the polite sentences. As you can see it at the end of the slide, so can you note down this table in your notebook so that you can know how to apply these words and these phrases into the formal letter. So please write out this table. And I will give you like 3 or 5 minutes. So my Zoom is also running out of time. So please leave the meeting now and join it again. Okay, I'll open it again.